Hi. Hi, Sagittarius. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. In the comments, let me know if you can hear me. And no, you're not going to be able to see me. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, good. You're not going to be able to see me. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that I have Sagittarius in the chat right now. I just have a quick message to give. I'm not going to be on here long. And for those who aren't here right now, who won't be able to see this video, you probably won't see it later either. More than likely, I'm going to delete it. I just had a quick message for all of my Sagittarius out there, and I hope that you're here with me, and I hope that you guys had enough time to actually get the notification. Hey, hi, thank you for joining me. So a quick PSA for all my Sagittarius out there. I just wanted to give a quick warning, more so than anything else, with a certain. Um, as you know, I upload the monthly videos. So a lot of Sagittarius out there, now that you have completed your Saturn cycle, although Saturn has left your first house, he has now entered your second house, which a lot of people view as the finance house. However, I just received a message that it's not so much about you building on your finances as it is with you following. So a lot of Sagittarius, I know that you come to this channel as well as other readers' channels looking for guidance and love. But what you need to know is that the path to what you're seeking is not only through love, but through self-love. And with Saturn going through your second house, you're being pushed to not only get your finances in order, but to follow your life mission, to get on your life path, and that will lead you towards everything that you want and more. With that being said, I also wanted to touch on what a lot of people have been hitting me up about, and I find it kind of disturbing. Sagittarius, a lot of you are being watched, a lot of you are being plotted on, and there's a lot of people around you, Sagittarius, who are looking to manipulate you. I say this because with these videos being so accessible here on YouTube, there are a lot of cross watchers. These people, not everybody who cross watches, other signs videos, are looking to use this information to manipulate that person of that sign. However, there are a lot of manipulators out there. And Sagittarius, I want you to all be aware that, again, with Saturn leaving your sign, he's leaving you with gifts. These gifts are financial. These gifts are also in love. And there's definitely a lot of people from your past who are trying to block that, who want to block your gifts, block your growth. There's a lot of people around you who don't want to see you win, who don't want to see you succeed, who don't want to see you be blessed with all these gifts that Saturn is about to bestow upon you. So I'm here to give basically like a warning, a public service announcement to all my Sagittarius out there to watch your back. You're being watched on social media sites. If you have Facebooks that are open, I suggest that you lock them down. For those of you on Instagram, you're being watched. There's people from your past who may not necessarily be following you, but if your pages are not private, they are lurking. Sagittarius, you need to learn the art of moving in silence. No more being open, no more turning on your notifications and allowing people to see where you are. No more allowing people to see where your locations. No, don't post when you're at a certain event. Learn how to go places and keep it to yourself. You don't have to be in every picture. You don't have to let people know where you're going to be. There's people out here who are watching your every move, who are copying off of you. There's people out here who want to be like you, okay? I also have people who are cross-watching, who are hitting me up because they don't want to see you find new love. These are people from your past who want to intervene and interfere in that process. So be aware that because these videos are, again, so accessible to everybody out there are major manipulators out there who don't want to see you win in Sagittarius. So they are hitting up readers, empaths, psychics, and they want to figure out how could they become what you are looking for. Okay? Do you understand that? How dangerous that can be? And I believe that I mentioned this in a few other videos, how people will be returning from your past to wrap up karmic ties, to wrap up contracts with you. However, some people are not returning for the right purposes. Some people are returning just to be a part of something that you're being given. Like I said, you're getting a lot of gifts. Some of them are financial. And there's a lot of manipulators and users out there who are looking to gain off of you. And they're trying to become the perfect man and the perfect woman so that they can deceive you. This is why I preach self-love and discernment, because you need to be able to recognize when these people come around saying the right things and doing the right things. They're trying to be everything that you're looking for. This is why I say don't seek love, seek yourself. And in return, love will find you. Do what the hell you are put here to do. Learn what your life path number is. Learn what your destiny number is. Learn what your karmic number is. Learn yourself. Know thyself. So this is a quick message for my Sagittarius. I know that I'm probably bouncing all over the place because when shit comes to me, it's all over the place. I can't. Sometimes I tell myself, oh, write it out, have a plan, go step by step, but that's just not me. So when my guides give me a download or I receive a message, I just have to get on here and start talking. Although I hate being in the forefront. That's why you probably won't ever see my face. I don't want to be in the spotlight, but I do have a gift, so I have to obey that gift, that calling, and that gift is to give knowledge, to give advice, to give guidance, to give the truth. Okay. So Sagittarius, there's a lot of people around you. If you think that ex doesn't have your Instagram, doesn't have your Facebook, best believe people have ways. People know people who know people who know people that you don't even think that they would know. People are out here who have fake accounts to follow other people. They're lurking, okay? So Sagittarius, you have lurkers around you. You have manipulators around you. You have people who are reaching out to readers such as myself, psychics, intuitives, mediums, tarot readers, whatever you want to call it, spiritualists. You have people who are reaching out to them, asking questions about you. You may have not spoken to these people in months, may not even be thinking about them, but they're plotting on you. They're trying to get back in. They're seeing that you're doing so well without them. And I'm only speaking to my Sagittarius who have actually learned the lessons that Saturn have, placed in their life, the ones who have actually done the work, not the ones who are still in that victim mentality. The ones who have focused on themselves, buckled the hell down, changed up their lifestyle completely, and started taking their spiritual path seriously. Those Sagittarius who listened up, who learned the lessons, who got their shit together, who learned boundaries, who cut certain toxic people off, these people are not happy. You were their life source. These fucking succubus and succubines, these low frequency people, vibrational people, they're not happy to see you go. They may have gone in silence, but they still dwell in the dark. Okay? So they're watching you, they're plotting on you, and they're not wishing you well. Just because you are a good person, I know I got a lot of empaths who follow me. Just because you wish somebody well, Sagittarius, this is something that you should have learned through Saturn as well. Not everybody is like you. Just because you're a good person, you wish people well, you don't plot on people, you don't lie, you don't deceive, you don't cheat, you don't lie, you don't steal, doesn't mean that other people are the same as you. You have to learn how to trust that inner guidance, that gut feeling that you brush away because, oh no, not them. Oh no, not everybody's like that. No, you got that inkling, you got that feeling for a reason. That's your inner God. That's your guides telling you that there's something not right about them. Just because you're such a good person doesn't mean you have to find the good in everybody. Everybody is not you. Everybody is not good. Everybody has not gone through the same shit that you're going through. They haven't learned the lessons that you learned. It's like a fucking bird trying to teach a fish or explain to a fish how it flies. You have these gifts naturally, and they don't understand it. And they're not trying to understand it. They're just judging you. They don't understand how you got to where you are, why you are the way you are, but yet they envy it. It's something about you. They don't understand it, but at the same time, they don't want you to have it. That's what they do know. And they're trying to get close to you, and they're trying to figure out how they can get a part of it, how they could just be a part of it. But at the same time, they're succubus. They're taking from you. They want to bring you down. Not July, January 1st, 2018 marked the day of the full moon, well, super full moon in Cancer. And a lot of you may have experienced what I like to call the mask coming off. What I mean by that is a lot of my Sagittarius may have thought, well, fuck, Saturn came around and cleared house for me. There's nobody left. I literally have nobody. Yet, it was purposeful. He came through and he snatched either the last little people that you thought you could depend on, people that you thought were real friends. Mask came off. You found out that they were hating on the low. You found out that they secretly was plotting on you. You found out that they really had resentful, spiteful, feelings, grudges. They may have even been holding grudges against you for shit that happened a long time ago. But a lot of you may have witnessed people's masks coming off, and you got to finally see them for who they really were. And those feelings that you have been pushing away for so long were confirmed. That happened for a reason. Saturn came through to clear house because they're not meant to be with you on your next journey. A lot of these people can't even relate to the new you. They're not going to be able to understand you. You don't speak the same language as them anymore. Again, it's like a bird trying to explain to a fish how it flies. You don't need to explain it. It's your God-given gift. They don't have it. They're not where you are. They won't ever be where you are. All they're going to do is bring you down. So when the masks come off and people show you who they are, believe them and don't feel any sorrow. Don't grieve the death of those relationships. Understand that they had to go. A lot of you who are on this path and you understand where I'm coming from because you've done the work, you feel a relief. You felt that energy lift up off of you, and you knew that they had to go. Don't cry for them. Don't try to reach back out. Don't try to get more clarity. Don't look for apologies. Don't look for forgiveness in the situation. Don't think, oh, what did I do wrong? Nothing. This had to happen. They had to go. Paths needed to be cleared because they were keeping you bound in something, although you didn't know it or you didn't want to acknowledge it. You were being bound in some way or some form by them. They were holding you back from something. It will be revealed to you later. Some of you already know what it was. But those people were blocking your energy some way, somehow. They had to go. They're not going where you're going. They're only hindering your growth. And the right people will come along. Okay? So stop questioning these people falling out of your life. You know that they were going to have to leave eventually. So, yeah, clear out your circle of friends. You don't need a circle. A circle sounds like too many to me. That sounds like more problems. But that's the message that I had for Sagittarius. Again, you're not a victim, Sagittarius. You're not a victim. If you are still living in a victim mentality, then I feel sorry for you because you obviously did not get any of the lessons that Saturn brought to you. Learn that you are all that you need, and that's not to say that you're meant to live this life alone. Don't misconstrue my words. Don't twist my words. That's to say that you are self-sufficient. You are 100%. You don't need nobody else to come along and add to you. If they do come, they need to be 100 as well. That way your cups can overflow. You both are bringing the same amount to the table. No one's feeding off of each other. You're both helping each other excel and grow, okay? You don't need anybody to complete you. You're already whole. You need to start focusing on your God given gifts. A lot of you are being called to higher purposes. I really do believe that Sagittarius are the new leaders of the spiritual world. Like, I believe that we are here to usher in um, a whole new type of spiritual awareness. Just, I believe that we are here to open up the way people think and go about spiritual practices now. Like Sagittarius, you have a higher purpose, okay? You have a higher purpose. A lot of you are healers, a lot of you are teachers, a lot of you are you're just gifted. You're gifted. You have a lot of knowledge that didn't come from books. A lot of you are prophets, okay? I have a lot of life path sevens, such as myself, and life path nines that come to me, and you are the humanitarians. You are the teachers. You are the truth seekers and givers of knowledge. And it's time for you to step into that. Understand that you're here to hear about love, but it all starts with loving yourself first. I'm gonna need you to build yourself up, and everything else will fall into place. There are no shortcuts. I wish that I can give you shortcuts, but guess what? There are none. I tried it all. Nothing ever happened until I went through the fire, and the fire was within me, okay? And the fire is within you. You got to go through the high, life path eights, high, life path sevens, high, you guys. I don't have favoritism over life paths. I'm just saying the amount of people that I've done readings for are mostly sevens and nines, and I'm noticing the pattern in it. And I'm just here to say that a lot of you, whoever you are, if you were led here, then you heard the call that I put out to the universe when I decided to finally just to answer my own call. To be honest, you know, as a spiritual advisor, when I decided to answer my own call, I also put out a call to the universe to send my wounded chirons to me, my people who needed to hear this message. I'm not only here just to read tarot cards. That's just the gateway to the people who need to hear this message, okay? So, where was I going with this? See, this is what I do. I go on rants and then I forget where I was going. A lot of you are here for a higher calling, a higher purpose, and you need to get to it. It's time to get to it. There's no more bullshitting around, especially in this 11 year. The portals are open. It's time for you to step through the goddamn doors. It's time for you to embrace who the hell you are and stop worrying about these people from the past, because when you are doing what the fuck you are supposed to be doing, the universe will open up and assist you. It will send to you the right people. You will end up in the right places. Messages will find you. Things will seek you. You won't have to seek shit. I don't seek shit. I don't have to seek anything. I don't have to look for anything. I don't even have to look for cards. The cards that I use find me. I have a lot of readers who watch me, and they all want to know, what type of cards do you use? I don't know. They found me. And if you were really about this life, and if you were really chosen to be on this path, you wouldn't be asking me that shit, because your cards would have found you as well. There's a lot of bullshit going on, you guys. And I'm just like kind of fed up, and I'm pissed at this point, because to see that people are so malicious and so just low vibrational that people will hit me up after cross watching these. I'm not even going to say the signs, but other signs are hitting me up after watching my Sagittarius videos and trying to get me to give them information on how to manipulate Sagittarius to get back in their lives. This is the type of shit that you have to be aware of. And this is the type of shit that I was speaking about in my videos before I even said it. Like, and now people are hitting me up about it. I can't even go back and watch my own videos, but I see the titles that I put on them. For those of you who don't know, I can't watch my own videos. My guides just won't allow it. So how I know what I said is by looking at you guys' comments and by the titles of my videos. That's how I get my insight. Like, okay, this is the message I must have gave given them. So there's people out here who are um, willing to sell their souls, okay, in order to manipulate other people, in order to gain off of other people, and it's disgusting. It's so disgusting, and I'm an empath, so I feel this shit so deeply. You guys, I'm a life path. I'm a sun 7, life path 7, karmic number 7, personality number 7. I have an 8th house stellium. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. If you want to know more about me, go to my About Me section and actually read it. And that only gives you a little bit of what makes me the way that I am. So I hate dishonesty. I just hate people who do things, who will be willing to do things in order to hurt other people. It's disgusting. And this energy is bothering the hell out of me. So I just had to come and rant. This video will not stay up. If you know anything about me, I'm here just to deliver the message. There's a lot of changes coming to my channel as well as the services that I'm offering. However, when I do decide to go live, I'm a strong believer that there are no accidents. So if you are here to hear this message, then you are meant to hear it. I'm keeping this channel strictly about the readings for now. So I won't be leaving up any live streams that I do. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, maybe next time when another message comes through. Right now I'm just ranting randomly. But again, my message to my Sagittarius, my people who did not get to get here in time, just be very, very careful with what you share online. If you have open accounts like on Facebook or Instagram or whatever other social media sites that people use these days that I'm not, in tune with, um, make sure that you keep your locations private. Don't share everything that you're doing or thinking or feeling. I feel like a lot of you are being watched unbeknownst to you. People are creating fake accounts to try to just get closer to Sagittarius and figure out, why are you so different? Why did they get cut off? What are you up to? Where are you at? People are just miserable. There's a lot of people who are going to try to come back and get close to you because you're going to be prospering. You're going to be receiving gifts. A lot of you, gifts in love, gifts in finances. A lot of you are just not even fucking worried about being with nobody because you're so focused on yourself right now. And even that is bothersome to some people. A lot of people don't want you to focus on yourself. They're so used to you focusing on them and giving to them and being there for them. And when they don't have that energy to cipher off of anymore, it's just like, okay, how can I get to them now? So people are going out of their way to try to be a part of your life, whether you want them there or not. Okay? So lock down your accounts. If you have accounts that are just open and you're one of those people who's constantly sharing, please learn how to move in silence. Let me just tell you, moving in silence was one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. I'm one of those people who, I'm super private because I have so much 8th house energy. A lot of people may say that makes me secretive. However, I'm a life path 7 and a personality number 7. So I'm not secretive. I'm just always in solitude, and I like it like that. However, when I was more so social, I used to share because sharing is caring, right? I'm one of those people who, when I find out something good or when I have something good, I always want to share with other people. I want to bring people up to my level. However, it took me falling on my ass time after time after time to realize that just because you are a good person, just because when people share news with you, you're genuinely happy, you are wishing them well, it does not mean that that same energy will be reciprocated when you do that. So when you share your happy moments, when you share steps that you are taking in life and plans that you have and things that you are excited about, those people that you are sharing with are not happy for you. They're doubting you, and that energy goes out into the universe and it affects you. They're talking shit about you, They're plotting on you. They don't want to see you happy. And a lot of people will only be as happy for you as they are for themselves. A lot of people need to realize that there's a lot of unhappy, miserable people out here. Okay? So when you're sharing good news, a lot of people genuinely don't have the ability to be happy for you. Okay? Understand that, even if it's not their fault, even if they do mean you well. A lot of people are sitting around thinking, damn, why did I come up with that fucking idea? Oh, they want to go away to school. I never got my chance to go away to school. I can't afford that shit. So they're not gonna wish you well wholeheartedly, and that energy is real, and it will affect you. So keep your shit to yourself. Move in silence and watch that shit come to life even quicker. When you keep shit to yourself, it's only you watering your plant. It's only you who can make it grow or who can make it die. So you're responsible for that energy. So if it doesn't come to fruition, you know that you're the one who did that. And when it does, you know that you're the one who did that. Keep it to yourself. Yes, this goes for family members too. Sometimes the closest one to you can be the ones that lead to your downfall. Um, I think that's it. I think that's my entire rant. Um, a soul friend or a soul sister who matches you perfectly. I don't think that I can say that I have. But congratulations if you do have that type of relationship. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that I didn't confuse you. You can just Google. If you want to get your life path number, just Google. And there's a lot of calendars. There's a way to do it by hand, but there's no way I'm about to explain that right now. Um, Confirmation. I live for confirmation. My guides give me so much confirmation. I can literally speak something or think something, and they will give me an answer. Um, that's another thing, you guys. When you pray for something or you ask the universe for something, and you receive that answer, don't ignore it. That's such an insult to your guides. A lot of people pray for shit, and just because they don't get the answers that they want, you ignore it. Don't do that. You're not always going to get what you want, but trust me, it's always for your greater good. So listen. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. I think that's the end of my rant, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of changes coming to the channel, you guys. So stay tuned. I have a lot more information that I want to share with you guys as well. And I want you guys to follow my Instagram because I want to start doing daily pulls and just having discussions over there. So go to my About Me section and you'll find all that information on how to look me up. You as well. Thank you. I'm glad you're here too. I'm happy you found my channel as well. Welcome all my newcomers. Message received. Thank you. I'm happy. Thank you for listening. Thank you all. Okay, you guys. Have a good night, you guys. You're welcome. Many blessings. Bye, you guys.